So this is a future Jake introduction to this video. We'll be crossing out of Jaco in this video, heading east to try and cross into Turkey. But I've been stopped by the military. You'll see why later in the video. Right out in the middle of absolute nowhere. It's like 50 kilometers to a road of any sort of substance. So yeah, that's what's going to be going on in this video. It's time to leave Jaco, sadly, and head into the mountains. I've been on the road for maybe half a kilometre. I've already had one car just pull over and give me water, one guy pull over, like offer money, offer a lift. Like, it's so incredibly hospitable and friendly here. So yeah, I'm not too sure where I'll get tonight. I'm heading east through like a small village road. Hopefully it's all paved, I don't know. But yeah, sad to leave here. I've been here for like 3 or 4 days. It's been good fun. Incredible scenery here. It's so hot. 44 degrees it says today, and it's just impossible, especially on these hills. There's constant military checkpoints along this road. Usually they just wave me through, but if I get turned back, it's going to be such a detour. They've all been super friendly so far. Coincidence I filmed getting to that checkpoint because it's the first one where they've turned me around. So I called my friend who's in the military here that I met a couple of days ago for some help, and he said, no, it's too dangerous, you need to go another way. So going down this dirt track, which adds like 50 kilometers to the trip, to a bigger road, and then following that further east. But he said even once you're on the big road, you might get turned around because it's not the safest way to go. It's just annoying. It makes it so hard to plan a route because you don't know where's allowed, where's not allowed. It depends on the guy at the time. Like, probably if I just cycled past him, it wouldn't have been an issue. But yeah, all part of the adventure. There's been a big diversion, but I have a feeling I've come across something that I think a lot of people will have seen online at some point. I'm not too sure, it's just a coincidence, but a few more corners up this hill and I'll find out. Whew, this is tough. It's closed, but I think behind there is the like theme park that Top Gear went to when they were in Iraq. I'm not sure, I just saw a big Ferris wheel from afar and it'd make sense because they came in this rough area. But yeah, sadly closed. I have to do some research to see if it actually is there. It'd be a funny coincidence if it was. Managed to get in. There's bumper cars there. Big Ferris wheel up here. I don't know if it is the same one. This feels a lot smaller, but it's the same, there's nobody here. kind of spooky. I don't know. I'll do some Googling and try to find out. I don't think it is. But it'd be cool if it was. It'd be fun to go to a little Top Gear spot. If it is the same place, they did a very good job of hiding the massive hotel next to this park. Or maybe this is new, I'm not sure. Some remote stretches on this road. I can see there's basically nothing around, but everybody who comes past seems to stop and give me water, or got some kind of energy drink here. It's so friendly and just beautiful. Been stopped at this checkpoint for 15 minutes whilst they've got my passport. Hoping I get through. This is the end of the road that I would have been at last time. Let's just come back. They were friendly at that checkpoint. One guy spoke a little bit of English, so we were chatting. The other guy took my passport and called some people and did whatever they need to do, and eventually let me through. They were trying to send me back to the border that I came through from Turkey, but I kept saying no, I go to one in the east, and eventually they let me through. But yeah, everybody's nice here. I don't know what danger they think is on the road, but we'll see. Just trying to be helpful, I guess. All the villages in this region have got memorials to the Kurdish people that have died fighting for independence, basically. But there's so many names in a village of like 100 people maybe. What the Some bad planning today. I didn't get where I was aiming for, didn't have any food, so stopped in town for dinner, cycled through the night, and have set up on this little picnic spot quite close to the road, but I imagine it's going to quieten down. Seen a couple of scorpions, so it's fun. And not too far to Amedi tomorrow, and then I might stay there, or I might continue on in the afternoon, I'm not too sure. So yeah, see what happens in the morning. So I'm coming up to Amedi now, which is this city on the top of this cliffy mountain. I was going to try and get some drone videos of it because I thought it'd look good, but this is all no-fly zone and my drone wouldn't even take off. But just to give you an idea of the safety here, the shops just leave half of their stuff out through the night time. There's absolutely no issues. There's all like scarves and bags and stuff there, loads of pottery, touristy stuff. Like, if you did this in England, it would be gone instantly. This is Mosul Gate, the original, or an original gate. There you go. The Acropolis is at just under 2,000 meters over sea level. It was built between 250 BC and 250 AD. That's so old, 2,000 years old. I mean, the centre of the town is just like any other town is really. Modern and whatever. This is the original way in. You can see how easy to defend it would have been back in the day. It's just a cliff basically the whole way down. Really impressive. And my original plan was to follow a road that goes sort of through there, down the other side to Turkey, but it's completely closed at the moment for locals as well as tourists because of the PKK, and apparently it's quite active between them and Turkey at the moment. There's landmines all over the place, so I'm taking a different route. It's just so hot, 37 degrees I think. So yeah, got a long day, mostly, well, downhill for 30 kilometers, and then I've got like 6,000 meters of elevation to climb until I get back into Turkey, which is going to be tough. Hey Bus, his different colour eyes, he's so sweet. Like I said, it just feels like a very normal town once you're up here. Hello! Everyone's so friendly in all of Kurdistan, but especially here. Apparently it's like 50% Muslim, 50% Christian here, and has been historically for ages. And it's so safe. People leave keys in their cars. Outside the shops, everything's just left through the night. And I met someone that said in the summer, in July, they have some like local festivals that are only for people from this town or the families of. And they just, I think that's the safest way to do it. Yeah, like I say, everyone is just so friendly, giving me water and drinks and food all the time, saying hello. But one of the other, hello, hello. One of the other differences here is checkpoints are getting frustrating. There's so many of them. They all take 20 minutes and they just let me through anyway. So it's just tiring. Every half an hour or so having to stop for 10 or 20 minutes. Stopped at this small place by the river for lunch. All the kids here are so friendly. Say hello. Another car's just stopped for me. Hello. How are you?
How are you?
Good. How are you? From England.
Where are you?
England. Inglaterra.
I'm
From England. Britannia.
Water?
Yes, please, yeah.
My. Water.
Thank you. Yes, so many.
Yes, very good. Go.
that was good. 10 of them stopped, gave me a load of water and some milk. That's a surprise. There's loads of military presence on this road. The whole area, this side is fine. The side on my left is where the sort of PKK are hiding out, and there's so many caves up on their natural ones. That'd be the perfect place to hide out. But yeah, it's just constant military stops. Every military vehicle that come past stops and says it's not safe. But not far until we're back into Turkey. But to be honest, I feel like that might be dodgier than this side, given it's the Turkish military that are the bad guys in this this whole area. Got the final downhill now before a lot of climb, zigzagging down here to the river, and then right in the distance is Iran. I'm going to be going up left to Turkey. Just went past one military checkpoint and just cycled through. You know, like stop, stop. I just went and nobody's chased me down. It's just getting so tiring, stopping for 20 minutes every half an hour for some pointless checks. That's it, the lowest point that I'm going to be again. It's all uphill from now, over 2 mountain ranges to Turkey. I think it's like 4,000 meters of climbing. It's going to be tough. But these views are spectacular. Oh! I camped on the river last night because I thought it was going to be too late by the time I got to the border. So just got a couple of Ks along the river, and then it's up and over the mountains into Turkey, over this way. There's no easy hill in Iraq. They're all just plastered asphalt on the side of the mountains. They're so steep. Oh God. I'm currently a few hundred meters away from the border to Turkey, but for some reason they've closed it today and tomorrow. So I'm kind of stuck here. It's a dead-end road. It's a long way from any kind of village. It's absolutely stunning here, really, really rural. But there's like a military checkpoint, and I've been chilling with them for the last couple of hours, had some lunch. Obviously asked me not to film whilst in there. And they've said there's some nice views down here, so I'm gonna go and have a look. But I'm basically stuck now in Kurdistan. not too sure what I'll do, because even if I could wait 2 days to cross this border, but then I'm still a long way from anything else. But it's dangerous here. Look at, there's one sign here, as well as all the animals. You've got all the unexploded ordnance. There's warnings about it everywhere. But yeah, so up here is Turkey, kind of over that hill a little way is Iran, and until pretty much this spring, the PKK, which is the sort of rebel group here, were really active against the Turkish military, and it's calmer now, but obviously there's just all of these landmines and whatever else just left around. So they've given me strict instructions not to go out into the farmland, and I don't know, I think usually places they'll say, oh, there's mines. If it's true or not, you don't know, but this was farmland. It's perfect farmland, and it's now completely overgrown. There's nobody here, so I do believe that it's scattered with stuff. But yeah, I'm not too sure what the plan is now. Kind of just see what happens. If I can hitch a ride out of here, that would be great. Otherwise it's a full day and a half's ride on very, very mountainous terrain, basically up and down over here. But yeah, this is a part of Kurdistan that apparently only one other cyclist has been to. Also, he's a YouTuber who these guys met, and they said, yeah, there's the occasional tourist that comes through here, but the border is for pedestrians only, so nobody can drive through. Yeah, they said second cyclist to visit since the border opened 2 or 3 years ago, which is a good flex, I guess. Yeah, just enjoying it, really. It is crazy to think that if you'd have been here even before like April this year, in like March, February, this would have all been proper military war zone area. They're showing me videos of tanks and helicopters and jets and stuff flying over here in the winter when it was snowy, and luckily they've come to some kind of peace agreement. But yeah, it's not somewhere you'd want to fight in the summer, especially. It's absolutely roasting. Yeah, absolutely wild. This is kind of how I imagined a lot of Iraq to look like. How do I get through all of you then? Come on, cows. Come on, cows. Come on, traffic. So I've spent a few hours up at this border point, been for a little walk, gone and seen the mountains a little bit, and I'm now riding back down to the closest town because I'm not allowed to sleep up here, and I'm going to make my way deeper into Kurdistan rather than leaving and going to Turkey. So a couple more days in the country, and then flying out instead of continuing through Turkey. So yeah, should be good. And today, tomorrow, super remote, which I like. So yeah, big change of plans today, from cycling up through Turkey to flying on to the next destination. But yeah, should be fun. I can't believe I couldn't leave Iraq. Scenery here is incredible. Sun's just gone down a little bit, meaning it's not biblically hot, and just making my way down to a river to camp out for the night, and then continue on through these mountains tomorrow. Found this little sort of fishing jetty just below town. Sun's just setting now, and yeah, set up camp here and have a bit of a chilled evening. It's like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock now. There's people fishing just down here, and another guy came with like a little rubber dinghy thing and has gone out. So I'm all set up for my camping, and some friends of a friend turned up. I don't know how they knew I was here, and brought loads of drinks and dinner and stuff just when I'd started cooking, which is so nice. The amount of really nice experiences I've had with people here is incredible, like incomparable to anywhere else in the world I've been. So yeah, very nice, just chilling, looking at the stars, and we'll go to bed soon. One of them's giving me a lift up to the top of a pass in the morning, and then I'll continue on by myself. So I've been given a lift down near to Erbil, so I'm riding into the city now on this mega road. Entering the centre of Erbil now, which is sort of built around the old citadel. Spent a couple of days in Erbil sorting my bike out, ready to fly home. This is the Kayseri market, one of the big markets in the centre of town, and the citadel is just up here. I've tried to come a couple of times, but it's been closed every time I've come up. But it's so nice here. It's cooler today, like 30 degrees, 35 degrees, but I've had 2 days of 45, 46, 47, it's been unbearably hot. But yeah, this market is local. It has a few touristy bits in there, but it's all like quite legit. It's really nice being able to walk around and have a look without being hassled like you are in Turkey. And they're really quite honest with their prices. You don't have to faff around bartering and whatnot. But yeah, I just spoke to the security guard down here, asked if it was open, and he said, yes, go. And again, it's just totally closed off. They're doing renovations apparently, but it's just annoying. Let me go in, I want to see. It's one of the, if not the oldest inhabited cities in the world, 6,000 years BC, I think they said there's ruins from. It's really impressive atop this hill. You can walk your way all the way around it at the bottom. But I just want to go inside. It looks interesting. There's a few museums in there, but unfortunately all closed off again. But yeah, so you've got the market, like I was saying. Down here in the park they've got some stuff on for the World Cup, and then there's another market on the left that's more like industrial. Yeah, really nice city.
Welcome.
Okay, you try again.
Welcome. I'm from Iraq.
To Erbil Citadel.
The city. And RB. Welcome and get it.
the closed city. Having my final lunch in the bazaar before going home. Very typical biryani with chicken, and they're like flatbread, like a meaty soup, chickpea soup and salad, all for like £1.80 or something. It's really nice. Got the bike onto a taxi and have made it to Erbil meet and greet for the airport. Cars aren't allowed up to the airport for safety, so you have to get a bus. But yeah, that is the end of my trip to Kurdistan, to Iraq. I'm not sure where the next place is going to be, we'll see. So yeah, see you whenever.